Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Lamar Jackson and the LA Rams.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
Allow me a second here to gush because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season. And he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Jordan Hicks.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Jordan Hicks brought him down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback selected in the 4th round back in April from Florida International. It's James Morgan.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Anthony Hitchens.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 36-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Morgan took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up a
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the in. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
a loss of 7.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
9 yards. First down, Rams.
They run again on first down, Chubb. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now Jackson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass. Intended for
now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Brandon McManus.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Remains tied. 0-0.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's good for the Buccaneers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Number 28.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
2nd and 5 now. Morgan. Open man here is Conklin. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 15-yard line.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 catches, 124 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 9-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Williams. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. To throw is Morgan. To throw on third down. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
It's third down. And
To throw on third down. Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. From the gun, it's Morgan. Open man is Darius Fountain. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 6. From the gun, Morgan. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Morgan's pass.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Peterson.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. This will be caught at about the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll run it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
Yards on the play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
False start, offense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Terry Poe has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Complete to Tyler Conklin. It's a gain of
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Morgan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Morgan. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and
Here's Morgan from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Morgan now, operating from the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
no gain on the play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that'll make it third down. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need... And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Rashard Lawrence brought him down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Back to Brown, this time complete.
Jackson's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first.
Jackson on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now on third down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
A 41-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
6. Rams 3.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Greg Dortch on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Throwing again on second down. Morgan. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number one. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Morgan caught left side. Williams.
Morgan's pass.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 37.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. From the gun, Morgan. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24, Jackson. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Gary and Conley the one to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Dontari Poe in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
36 yards on the punt with no return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 30.
Now it's Morgan on 2nd down, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now Morgan to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. William Golston. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Lamar Jackson heading back out as we check out our player spotlight. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now Chubb.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Oh, spinning away. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38, Jackson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
Jackson's pass.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
For the Buccaneers.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Williams. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Carried by the wide receiver.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
By Marcus May.
2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now a dump off here complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. But a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Buchanan made the tackle.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he's able to get it out of there. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Morgan sets up to throw on 1st down. Open man here is Conklin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the Rams.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
For the Buccaneers, 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Morgan. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Morgan going to throw again. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Morgan. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Quick slant to Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
On the carry, it's Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And again, it's Chubb. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson, and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Traquan Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
We always admire a guy who can go through his progressions and find the open receiver. I believe we just saw that there.
And we admire him just a little bit more when it goes for a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. To throw is Morgan. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Complete to Tyler Conklin.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Morgan to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Morgan, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. 20, 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. First down, Morgan with it. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. And this is going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They will go on 4th down with Morgan. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
By the Rams.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They run. Chubb. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
3rd down.
To throw is Jackson.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Brandon McManus.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. William Golston. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Let's make these babies cry.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. And the pressure gets to him again.
James Morgan.
Preston Smith in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
87, incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here's Morgan as he'll try and throw for it. And this is incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So the L.A. Rams were the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.